Hello soulmates, this is a soulmate reading. Welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. I'm happy to have you here. My name is Ocean, always happy to have you here. We are going to do this reading for soulmates and see what we come up with. VIPs, I do have a reading for you that's going out today if it has not gone out already. And over on Ocean Moonflower Tarot, there is a Pisces reading. Tomorrow there will be a Cancer, and the day after that there will be a Scorpio reading. All right, so soulmates, let me go ahead and let me call in spirits. I'm being guided towards this deck, so we're going to start here. I'm going to call in spirits while I'm shuffling. I call upon my spirit guide Fred. I call upon my spirit guide Brad. I call upon my spirit guide Cecil and Sylvia. Somebody is going to be receiving communication very soon. It's going to be fast and rapid communication. I see 4 texts in a row. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost like this person really wants to get your attention. So therefore it's like, hi, return. How are you? Return. Blah, 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 return. It's like 4 text messages are going to come in short order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting Song Sung Blue. I think that's Neil Diamond. I don't know who that's for. You are very close to achieving your goal. What might that be? Your commitment is being tested. Woo! And what do you need to release? Oh, wow. Okay. And so soulmates, when it says your commitment is being tested, if you are in a relationship, it could be that that relationship is being tested. But when we look at commitment, although we look at it from a romantic perspective, because we've been doing mostly love readings on this channel, which as a reader gets so old, but commitment can be your commitment to making a goal a reality, your commitment to paying back somebody, your commitment to fulfilling a contract at a business, your commitment to paying your bills, your commitment to blah, blah, blah. It could be any number of things. But it's almost like whatever this happens to be, it does involve some sort of soulmate, which could be friend, like we talked about. It could be friend, it could be lover, it could be family. So it could be anybody. And I feel like there's somebody new that's going to be watching. Let me just note that you sometimes hear people say, oh, soulmates are so very hard to find these days, blah, blah, blah. No, they're not. All soulmates is somebody that you've known from a past life who you have had some sort of connection with, and it is being picked up and carried on in this lifetime. Edgar Cayce had this theory that everybody that comes into your life that has a significant kind of place in your life is a soulmate. Not everybody will be a twin flame. Twin flame those are like hard to come by. Not everybody has a twin flame. But soulmates are all around you. For instance, you know, my mama is my soulmate. My dad is my soulmate. My son is my soulmate. You know, from a familial standpoint, all of your family members are some form of soulmate. They're either here to teach you a lesson or they're here to give you a blessing. And so same thing with the karmic. You hear people talk about the karmic. Everybody is a karmic relationship because they're either a blessing or a lesson. And so when we're looking at this from a soulmate perspective, it could be that you have entered into a contract with another individual and that contract is currently wavering in some way, right? It could be that, you know, your commitment to help and assist somebody in your life is being tested. So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic in nature. So it might be different for all of you. All right. But there is a focus here on you getting close to achieving your goals. So is this a romantic goal? Is this a work goal? Is this a personal goal? It could be any number of things, but it's like, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's like you're almost ready to give up. Your commitment to your goal is certainly being tested. Are you going to give up on this goal? Or are you going to go after this goal? Are you going to keep on keeping on, right? Like, you know, if anybody has ever asked you not to give up on them in the past, have you ever done so? Or are you about to do so? You know, something here is making you potentially waver. And there's something that is in need of being released. They're drawing my attention to something that I saw on the road earlier today. And I was driving by, and there was these gigantic vultures. I mean, these things were big. They were big vultures, let me tell you. They were huge. They were just all chilling on somebody's fence. Some of them were chilling on the edge of the fence. Some of them were, like, you know, sitting on the ground. And in fact, a little bit later, I saw the owner of the home outside with the police complaining about somebody having done something to their fence. It was the vultures. It was the vultures. And so the vultures, to me, as I drove by, it was like the gang is all here. And so that's what Spirit is drawing my attention to. The gang is all here. So this could involve multiple people. This could involve a soul family rather than a soul mate, like a group of souls. The gang is all here. Boy, my spirit guide Brad is in full force right now. Now he's playing Laverne and Shirley's intro. You know, the Laverne and Shirley television show. I might be dating who this is for in terms of, like, time frame. All right, Brad. Brad apparently likes pop culture in that time frame. Okay. Definitely have some sort of contract or institution that is coming into play here. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky snake. Fox in the hen house. All right. We have this waiting woman over here. I felt compelled to use the Lenormands today, so that's where we're going. And so I do see a focus on some sort of contract or institution. It could be that while somebody is at school or while somebody is dealing with a legal matter and they're trying to have the strength to deal with that particular situation, I feel somebody's being cheated on. If you are aware that this is your reading and you know that, then carry on. If you do not, just throw that part out, okay? Because I'm definitely seeing, and don't go accusing anybody without proof. That's just going to cause you all kinds of trouble, all right? But they keep giving me Fox in the hen house, which is like, you know, a man with a whole lot of women that he can choose from. It could be that we have a man in a relationship, a long-term relationship, or married, that happens to be on, you know, online dating. Might be married, kind of presenting themselves as single on online dating, something of that nature. If you are connected to somebody on online dating and you feel that something just seems to be off, just keep that in mind. It could be that somebody that you're talking to happens to be married. Married. See, we have the park and the scythe, the whip in reverse, the storm, the fox, the boat, the storks, and the doors. So we definitely see that there is, I do believe somebody's commitment is being tested. And perhaps, sorry, but there was a, there was an ant on my hand. Sorry about that. That must have been from when I was outside earlier. Hopefully I can edit that out. It could be that there is a man or woman that is being tempted by many others. And that is why we have your commitment is being tested. It could be a woman that is being tempted by many others. And it says your commitment is being tested. Somebody's romantic commitment is being tested. And it also could very simply be that there is somebody that's come into your world and they've got, you know, all kinds of options and they've made you an option. And it may be interfering with you achieving some sort of goal. We see that even when you've gotten some sort of red flags from this person, you have yet to cut this person out. It's almost like the red flags are there, but you're still allowing something to happen, right? It's almost like maybe you've seen some emails or some text messages or something like that, and you're allowing this to continue, perhaps. Before anybody goes bashing me down in the comments, I'm not directing anything at one person specifically. It's just, this is what I'm seeing. So there is a need to, it's almost like somebody is publicizing what's happening in their relationship on a negative level. It could be that they're posting about it on Facebook, or they're posting about it, you know, in some sort of public forum. You know, that could be, you know, kind of posting some bashing type comments directed at your loved one or something of that nature. But it's almost like this public forum in which this private matter is being spoken of. Somebody needs to cut that crap out, right? They need to stop that shit because it's very immature. So I'm not sure who's doing that, whether that's you or whether that's somebody else you know, but somebody is very immaturely posting their dirty laundry all over the internet. And that needs to end. That needs to come to an end. And it's almost as if somebody, whomever is the one that is being accused or is doing something wrong, they could either be being accused of it or they could be doing something wrong, either or. Whomever that person happens to be, it's almost like they're looking at their loved one saying, you know, are you going to crack the whip on me again? Because if so, I'm out. So, you know, cracking the whip is it's just an expression that means, you know, you're going to try to control my every move. You're going to try to control what I do. You're going to try to control my phone. You're going to try to control my passwords, you know, that sort of stuff. So whomever this person is that is being accused of or is actually doing something deceptive, whomever this person is looking at the other person saying, you know, this is not a connection in which control should be occurring. And perhaps they may not be doing anything wrong at all, but yet it's perceived that they are because somebody has a need for control. So that could be you having a need for control or them having a need for control. It's like there is in no world where a relationship is going well and two people trust each other completely and know that there's not going to be any funny business. In no world of that nature is there a place for control. That's codependency. That's insecurity. It's abusive. So it could be that this person is doing nothing wrong whatsoever, but they're getting ready to fly the coop, absolutely. And it looks like they're going to be leaving this this controlling situation and heading off in the sunset towards somebody that you know, they didn't choose in the past. It's like they've chosen somebody now and they're ready for a fresh start with this person. So whomever this is, whether this is you or whether this is another person, whomever this is that felt this need to hyper control an adult's movements and actions is going to be reaping what they sow. They are going to be losing their person because of insecurity, because of a need for control. So I'm seeing an ending of a relationship. In fact, somebody could very well pack up their bags and leave while this other person's at work, you know. That could be why we've got this sneaky kind of energy here. Somebody's moving on. Somebody is moving on. Resistance. So then see, look at empower. I'm telling you, there is a power, there's a push-pull dynamic here between two people. There's one person who has felt that they needed to be controlling and direct this other individual. And like, you know, who are you talking to? What are you doing? Give me your password. Give me your computer. Give me your phone. You know, it's like this, why aren't you home yet? It only takes 5 minutes to get to the grocery store. Why aren't you home yet? You know, it's like kind of like this constant barrage of control. And so it looks like this person that is in need of control, there's another person here that's rebelliously resisting and saying, oh, well, if you're going to keep accusing me of doing something wrong, I might as well go do it. Right? If you're going to keep accusing me of doing something wrong, I'm out. If you're going to keep trying to control my adult life, you know, and be so insecure and codependent, no, not dealing with that. Out the door. Out the door. So you do reap what you sow. You know, if you fall into the trap of having to control another adult's actions and movements instead of trusting your partner, you will eventually lose that person. They're not going to stay with you forever. And no amount of manipulation will keep that, you know. Hangman in the reverse and Four of Swords. All right, or no, Hangman upright. So somebody is in need of a fresh perspective on things. I think it's this person that has this controlling factor. Whomever it is that has this need for control really needs a new perspective here, because if they don't change their behavior, this other person, whether they've done anything wrong or not, this other person's gone. Queen of Wands in the reverse. See, it's almost like, and Knight of Wands. It's almost like this person is constantly accusing this other person of sleeping around, right? Who are you talking to? What girl are you talking to now? What girl's texting you now, you know? What girl are you working with? What girl is your client? What girl, blah, blah, blah. It's almost like there's this constant accusation of infidelity here. The Magician in reverse and manipulation. Like I was just saying, you know, no amount of manipulation is going to keep a healthy, secure adult in this connection. So for whomever is dealing with this manipulative force, see, Ace of Cups. Somebody's heading off in a new direction. Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Coins in the reverse. It's almost like somebody is demanding that this person act in a certain way, be a certain way, and give, but yet they're giving nothing. They're giving nothing here. All right, talk to me about this person. 5 of Swords in the reverse. They have been honest and upright with this person. King of Wands, the Hermit in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Swords. See, it's so interesting. 5 of Swords in the reverse tells me that this person has been honest with their partner. And so they've been honest with their partner that they are not sleeping around. They've been honest with their partner about something related to infidelity. And it does appear that somebody is getting an epiphany about the situation. It's almost like this person over here really needs to kind of go back to the drawing board and, you know, figure out how to overcome this codependent situation. Unfortunately, the majority of people that are in this don't see that they've done anything wrong because they're busy accusing. And as a result of that, it's very rare that they actually come out of this. They'll try to change a little bit, and then, you know, you go back and it's the exact same thing. All right, talk to me about this person moving on to this new love. Page of Swords. They're going to be communicating with somebody that they've been apart from, with the 5 of Coins in the reverse. 7 of Coins. There's no more waiting for this person. And the Lovers, like the person who's leaving, they already know where they're going. They're going to somebody that they love. They're going to somebody that they trust, and they're going to somebody that they've been apart from. And it looks like they're going to have a lot of making up to do because of the situation that they were in over here. So that's what I have. Let me take some love cards for this situation over here. I don't think I'm going to extend this because it's too negative, and if we have more negativity coming through on an extended, I find that to be a very bad karma, so I'm not going to extend this one. Talk to me about this person heading off towards this other individual. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love deeply. I feel like this person does treasure another individual because of the way that this other individual treated them versus this one. And simple acts of kindness. So it could be that this other person was look at this, simple acts of kindness towards what? Look at the fox. It's like whomever this other person is, they don't see this individual as being, you know, someone who, they don't see them as being a bad person. And instead, they've treated this person with kindness instead. And it's almost like birds of a feather flock together, right? It's like this person understands this individual. And so there's kindness here. All right, my dears, I'm seeing a breakup. Whoever's dealing with this codependency issue might want to get some help on that ASAP, because this person's gone. But you can still fix what seems to be bothering you. If you're on this side, you can still fix that to help you with future relationships. All right. Love and light to you guys. I will see you again tomorrow with the twin flame reading. Bye-bye.